supporting Feile on Setanta Sports.
This is the Division 3 final of the Feile for boys, and the opposition is Dunloy versus New York. New York, of course, from the United States of America, and Dunloy from County Antrim. And there is the Dunloy lineup. Niall O'Boyle is in goal, a man who would have looked as their last line of defence. Oran Quinn at centre back is a fine, strong player, and also at centre forward, Stephen McAloon and Owen Gillen to his left hand side. Shane Dewey at full forward is another good marksman. New York, well, they've come a long way, New York, and they line up. They've had some tremendous results in this Feile here in County Wicklow. Michael O'Reilly, the man from New Jersey, is in goal. The man from Rockland at centre back is Conor Alexander, and the two midfielders, Conor Hogan at number 8 from Yonkers and Mike Keane from Rockland. Two fine, big, tall under 14 players. There is the paths to the final. Dunloy and Carnew. Dunloy victors there to beat Éire Óg fairly convincingly. Dunloy against Lockmore Castleiney, and of course a good win, a controversial win against Clane of Kildare. It finished 1-6 to 1-5, but that game did go to extra time, and the result at the end was 1-8 to 1-9 in favour of Clane, but the disputed point went to the DRA. A lot of confusion, and as to the result of the DRA inquiry, Dunloy are appearing in the final at the expense of Clane. The referee failed to mark down a point during that game, and the scoreboard was wrong. There is the referee for this Division 3 boys final. That's Declan Green from Wicklow. Let's hope Declan has a good game, as all officials have had good performances in the finals here. The boys Division 3 football final. Referee telling them to get behind both 45s. There's the midfield pairing. Conor Hogan and Mike Keane of New York, Joseph Smith and Daniel Doherty of Dunloy. There's the big New York man, Mike Keane, first man to get his hand to the ball, and now Conor Hogan, man from Yonkers, sends it long, and that ball will run out of space. There's the big full forward, Brian McMahon. There's Brian running out. His granddad played for Kerry. There's Dunloy keeper Niall O'Boyle. Sends it downfield, as well gathered by Conor Hogan, sends it back in, and that'll be 2 wides for New York, and we've only just over half a minute played. Referee.
Take it again. They've got to be outside the 21, keeper. If you do it again, I'll throw it up, okay?
There's the kick out again. Niall O'Boyle, he's got it outside the 21 this time. Well gathered. This time it's Peter McQuillan. Switches it back in field. Daniel Doherty was in possession. Referee has spotted an infringement.
Thrown ball number 5, you've got to strike it.
Wasn't happy with the hand pass. Just over a minute played. Is this to be the first score? There's the free. He's pulled a bit left, it's parried. And again, that's a third wide for New York.
Number 5, got to strike it, okay?
Comes in. Niall O'Boyle, outfield it comes. New York move quickly. This is Shane Hanley, the man from Rockland, does well. Back to McMahon, a shot, it's a goal. And McMahon has opened the scoring. Well, they've been threatening since the start of this game. Lovely ball spread across. Hanley found McMahon, and the man with the Kerry roots has put it in the back of the net. Meanwhile, play continues. New York on the attack again. This is Shane Flanagan, sends it back as another shot, and this time it's gone to the right and wide. That was the centre back, Conor Alexander, man from Rockland. 2.5 minutes played. New York lead 1 goal to Dunloy's no score. James Mullen, the big man from the Bronx. Big man, big score. 1 goal and 1 point in New York. Fine big player, Mullen. Just struck it from outside the 14. New York with a big height advantage over their counterparts from Dunloy and County Antrim. And again the height showing, as this time Chris Reelahan, another Rockland man, sends it back in. Now is with Brian McMahon. Shot from McMahon, well stopped by Niall O'Boyle. O'Boyle needs support. He's got it in the shape of his midfielder. That's Joseph Smith. Smith's won a free. Referee Declan Green well up with play. Kicks it low down the middle. New York win that again, and on the attack James Hannon, the man from the Bronx, the full-back, started that. Long ball again for New York, looking to get inside. Here comes Liam Dean. Dean sends it across the face of the goal. New York are strong. The shot is well blocked down. It's deflected out. That will be a 45. Good strong play from New York. The block down came from Daniel Doherty. The strike was from Conor Hogan.
Get the line there, please. Mind the square now.
New York with the free. The 45, I should say, rather. That takes a dodgy deflection. And Dunloy had to be quick there. Referee has spotted another foul in there. Dunloy, of course, more noted for their hurling exploits. Antrim hurling, of course, very strong club. New York spraying the ball around the park. This time he's tried to kick that one around the corner, and Mike Keane, he won't be happy with that shot. He has plenty of time. He tried to curl it, in fairness to the lad, but he was just off cue. 5 minutes played. Dunloy wearing their traditional green and yellow. New York wearing their white and blue. It's a heavy challenge. Chris Reelahan penalised. Dunloy take it quickly. That's another foul. This time James Hannon is the guilty party. This is one of the rare occasions that Dunloy have got into the New York half of the park. What a splendid sod we have here in Baltinglass in County Wicklow, and a lively corner forward, Nigel Elliott. Nigel's won a free.
Bring it back, 13.
Nigel Elliott, his dad of course is Nigel, his uncle is Ali, both famous with Antrim hurlers. There's the ball in, but they haven't found it, or they haven't got their score. New York still lead. Dunloy should have put that one away. Long ball downfield. Dunloy defend. Padraig Conlon took a knock, taking the free quickly, but good midfield play by Conor Hogan. Sends in a dangerous ball. Oh, the big man has it. Here goes Brian McMahon. There's the shot, and McMahon is successful. Brian McMahon, big man. Good score off the left foot. New York again. Dunloy failing to get away the ball. Another chance, and that's another point. This time it comes from Shane Flanagan, the man from Yonkers. Steadied himself beautifully, looked to where he was going, and made no mistake with the shot. 1-3 to New York. 7 minutes played. New York with the physical advantage. A big, tall team. That foul was committed by Stephen McAlone. New York kick it long and quickly into the danger man again. Good hands, but failed to hold on this time. Another chance, good block down there. That came from Denver Kelly. Dunloy man, wearing number 17. But however, it's back to Shane Flanagan for New York. Turned his marker beautifully, struck it well, but this time, again, they're unsuccessful. And there's the turn shot, a good block down. Denver Kelly, he knew the danger man was in possession. Niall O'Boyle restarts. Again, the height advantage for New York. Chris Feile, he's fielded the ball very well in the opening minutes. Now we've got Flanagan in space. Shane Flanagan runs towards the 21, sprays it across. There's a shot. It's Connor. It's a goal. Conor Hogan, and New York's second goal. Just over 8 minutes played. Great play by Flanagan. Great vision. Beautiful floated pass, and a lovely low strike by Hogan to the bottom corner of the net. Advantage New York. Just over 6.5 minutes left here in this first half. New York playing from left to right. Dunloy defended that ball well. But it's a matter of urgency now for Dunloy. They need scores. And their full forward Shane Dewey, he's back as a third midfielder at the moment, but he's done well. Keeps control of the ball, needs support inside him. He's got it, but he's given possession away. And again, New York with a fine tall centre back in Colin Alexander. Sent it downfield. Dunloy again win it back. This time it's with Oren Quinn. Quinn gets it out to Peter McQuillan, who was on the overlap. Good vision by McQuillan. Good ball. Good run by Dunloy. Can they produce something here? That's a heavy challenge. Stephen McAloon.
Around number 6.
There's McAloon. Gathered it well. Took a heavy hit.
Number 6.
And Conor Alexander has received the tick.
Take a mark, okay? Back number 7, give me 13 metres. Come on, come on. Come on, number 7. Okay.
Dunloy just not on target. Failing to get a score. 5 minutes left in the first half. There's the free. He had the distance.
I'll tell you once, outside the 21, guys.
His corner forward did his best to try and keep it in.
Next time I'll throw it up, okay?
Michael O'Reilly sent it outfield. Again, well fielded. That ball has just flew past our press box position here in Baltinglass in County Wicklow. And this is the Division 3 final. New York versus Dunloy. Nice catch in the middle. But the ball wasted as it was kicked away. New York, the second American team, looking to win here this weekend. San Francisco defeating Dixborough earlier on. It was a great underage effort in Gaelic games being put in the United States of America.
Underground.
Just a little bit unfortunate. The pressure was put on, but the ball was handled on the ground. And the referees awarded the free to Dunloy. New York still lead. 2 goals and 3 points. Dunloy no score. There's another high floated ball in from New York. And that's well judged. It's a fine kick, and that's Mike Keane, a man from Rockland. He's happy with that. He got a bit of space. New York will be going from here in the Feile finals here in Wicklow to play in the American underage finals in Boston. There's our backroom team. Kieran Croak, their manager. Eamon Dean is in there, and Martin handling the backroom team. And meanwhile, Chris Feile goes on another attack. Space is opening up in front of him, takes the return, has a shot at goal, and he's got the points. And Chris Feile, he's been a lively number 10 in this opening half. Lovely layoff from Conor Hogan. Feile cut in across and dispatched it beautifully. Denver Kelly has been replaced on the Dunloy team by Conor Brogan. Conor wearing number 4. Meanwhile, New York attack again. Flanagan, nice ball into Hogan. They're linking well, those two. Changing direction. It's now back with Flanagan, Shane Flanagan. The centre back of Dunloy, Oren Quinn. He did win the ball, but they've spilled possession again. Referees awarded Dunloy the free. They've kicked it quickly and they've wasted it. Kicked it too quickly. It's back with Flanagan. Challenge came in from Oren Quinn.
14. 14. You keep quiet now. Turn around, you as well. Turn around. Free in, lads.
There's the replay. Little took on the jersey and a little bit of follow-up from Oren Quinn. So really a double foul. Good refereeing by Declan Green from County Wicklow.
On the line.
Dunloy yet to score.
Yeah, kick it from the line, okay?
New York looking to add to their tally as we approach half-time in the Feile Division 3 final for boys. And he's got it. Shane Flanagan, another point for Shane. 2 goals and 6 points now to New York. 1 minute of normal time remaining. Dunloy yet to score. Dunloy's Shane Dewey. He's just got a public warning. He's a nice stylish little footballer. His father is the manager. Challenge came in there from James Hannon. And here go Dunloy. They've won another free. James Hannon, the guilty party. Went a little bit high, but it was illegal.
You okay?
And Hannon knows he can't do that. Little bit of concern for Michael Smith.
Okay.
Dunloy with the
Go
free.
ahead.
Good time for them to register a score because they haven't. Psychologically, it'll give them a little boost for the second half, but again, from close in, they've missed and just dropped it short yet again. So things looking ominous for Dunloy at the moment. As the referee calls back a player. Little push there from Mike Keane. It's half-time here in the Division 3 boys final. It's New York leading 2 goals and 6 points to Dunloy's no score. Referee Declan Green ready to start the second half. New York with a big advantage now, leading at half-time on a scoreline of 2 goals and 6 points to Dunloy's no score. It's the boys Division 3 football final. Of course, we might mention that Dunloy didn't know until early morning that they were going to take part in this after the inquiry. They're here, and there is, show you the physical size of this New York team. And there's the scoreboard. 2-6 New York. Dunloy need a good start. They have possession. Is this to be the first score? Good possessional play. It's ball sent in long, drops dangerously. Keeper spills it. He redeemed himself well. That was Michael O'Reilly. That man lives in New Jersey. Gets it down the field. Chris Reelahan in onto it. Good strong player on the ball, Reelahan. Has what it takes to make it to the top grade. Floated ball from Shane Flanagan, gone downfield. Conor Hogan looks like he's moved to the forward line for this, the second half. And again, good pair of hands from the New York, Shane Hanley. He sends it in across. And there's one thing of note here at the Feile finals is the handling ability of San Francisco and of New York. Great hands. They do play a lot of handball games in New York, including basketball, of course, handball, netball, baseball, and of course New York here in the Feile finals playing Gaelic football along with San Francisco, who had that win earlier on. Here come Dunloy. Push in the back there. Referee is allowed play to continue. Daniel McTaggart sent it in. The breaking ball favours Michael Smith. Lovely turn from Smith. Chance of a score. He's got it. Or has he? No. Again, just falling short. That's 3 balls that have dropped short. 2 from place balls. That one from the forward, Michael Smith. And New York have turned defence into attack. Shane Flanagan. Crossfield it comes. Good piece of full back play by Dunloy. With the big full forward, Brian McMahon put the pressure on the clearance. New York keep it right in the ball, send it back in. Again, great play by the full back of Dunloy. And there's the big full forward trying to stop the ball coming out. That's Brian McMahon. 6'5" he is, and he's under 14. What a man. And here he is with the ball. Looks across field. Good play. There's a shot. That's another great goal by Conor Hogan. There's McMahon. Looked inside. Nice crisp pass. And Hogan made no mistake.
Over carry number 10.
New York certainly in the driving seat now, and odds-on favourites to win this one. New York Minor Board was formed in 1970, and in 1975 they were affiliated with Croke Park. This is their 14th year to participate in the Feile and Og. They were successful in 94 at Mayo, they were successful in 2002 in Carlow, and in 2003 in Galway, and Tyrone in 2004. So it just goes to show you that they're going from strength to strength, and they're well able to score goals. And here he is again, another chance. There's the shot. Oh yes, down to the bottom right hand corner, and that's McMahon's second goal of the afternoon. Second goal. Look down, he may be under 14, has number 14 on his back, but he certainly will be a big candidate for the Australian rules teams if he progresses into a good senior player. New York are making the changes. James Doherty being replaced there by Sean Rowan. And Brendan Realahan is coming in for Packy Laird. Brendan Realahan at 16 and Chris Realahan wearing number 10. They're twin brothers, both players from Rockland. And Dunloy, well, all they can get now is a consolation score. There is number 22, Sean Rowan, wearing his glasses. And New York get the ball up to Realahan. Nice left-footed ball into Flanagan. Flanagan looking for another score. He does well, he rides 2 tackles. Is his eye on goal? Ah, yes! It's becoming a very one-sided event now. That's another goal for New York. Here's the replay. Good strong run by Flanagan. Beautiful turn. He rode 2 tackles. And there he is. The man from Yonkers, Shane Flanagan. That's one of the twin brothers. That's Chris, wearing 10. And Brendan, of course, as we aforementioned, wearing 16. Another crossfield ball coming in with Dunloy. We're a much smaller side, and I think the heavy path to today's final and the dispute, which we mentioned earlier on, and the extra time of the matches, it hasn't helped these lads. They've worked very hard down here in Wicklow over the weekend of the Feile Pale and Og. A little bit unlucky there was Nigel Elliott. He hopped the ball, didn't bounce properly for him, but the umpire said it's a 45.
Hold the ball, guys. I'll give you the whistle.
There's Phil Kennedy of New York.
Hold it.
New York ring the changes. 19, Phil Kennedy is on. 13, Niall Croak. And Keith Lang is in, the man from Long Island, Keith Lang. Dunloy still looking for their first score. Is that it? Ah, yes. A point for Dunloy. It's taking 22 minutes of play to come. But to be fair to the lads, they've worked very hard. There it is. Michael Smith.
It was off, guys.
Took it well, Michael.
They can use many as they like, lads. It's unlimited.
Dylan O'Neill from Long Island is in onto the New York team, wearing number 21. And there goes Brian McMahon. What a man. 6'5" and under 14. A native New Yorker. Another great pair of hands. Connor Tehan grabbed at that time. 23, Brian Toomey, the man from Manhattan, has just been introduced for New York. And a very commanding scoreline. That man has kicked the ball nearly the full length of this full-size pitch here in Baltinglass. 15 minutes aside. That's Dunloy in the green and gold, playing from left to right. Good ball. Shane Dewey is in possession. Looks cross-field. The big man couldn't get to him. Now he's held up. That's a foul. Collar Alexander is the man who committed that foul. Dunloy floated in. It's a long kick. Drops in, and that's their second score. That's an excellent score by Dunloy. And the Feile can do something, and Peter McQuillan shows his joy. Good long kick. He judged it to perfection, and well done to the lad. Michael O'Reilly, relatively quiet day in the New York goal. When he has a blank sheet, that's his job done thus far. And here is Michael Smith of Dunloy, one of the point scorers. Nice stylish footballer, good defence by New York, ball knocked away from him, but good support play. Back across, Shane Dewey. Lovely play by Dewey. It's closed down immediately, but he gets it to Stephen McAloon. And McAloon has got another point for Dunloy. Most teams would hang the head if they were losing by that scoreline, but these Dunloy lads are showing terrific spirit, and that's a super score by Stephen McAloon at centre forward. Now New York lead 5 goals and 6 points to Dunloy's 3 points. Dunloy way up their options. They've gone down the right hand side. Here comes the lively Peter McQuillan. Beautiful ball in, great ball. Michael Smith didn't get to the pace, but good vision and pace by Michael O'Reilly, the man from New Jersey, in the New York goal. It's back, however, with Nigel Elliott. Elliott needs support. Good control from Elliott. Seeing McAloon was standing behind him. He's trying to get an angle for a shot. And there it is, the shot. Keeper grabs it, just bounced off his chest, but he did well. Sends it downfield. Dunloy's Oren Quinn. Looking for a score, Quinn feeds it inside. Now they're looking for goals, are they? There's the shot. Oh, yes! Oh, they've got the goal. This team is showing some spirit. They were trailing by a lot of scores. There's the centre-back, Quinn. Feeds it in. There's the shot, and it came from Shane McGowan.
Come on!
There it is, into the roof of the net. And not to take anything away from these lads, it was looking very unlikely that they would win this game, but they've got some consolation scores at the moment, and my word, have they deserved it. They've worked very, very hard in this second half, but New York did all the donkey work in the first half. 5 goals and 6 points to New York, 1 goal and 3 to Dunloy, and Dunloy attack again. A free, the referee says. Declan Green having a fine game, the referee. Let them take it quickly. New York were aware of the situation, playing it out of defence. That was Brendan Reelahan, the Rockland man. Back across field it goes to Conor Hogan. Conor from Yonkers skips inside his marker. Now it's with Bernard Reelahan again. Lovely little bit of pass and go play from New York. The ball is broken down. 23, Brian Toomey from Manhattan tried to capitalise on that move, hasn't done so, and Dunloy defended. Again showing great spirit and tenacity in defence and getting the ball downfield. Michael Smith Gets a bit of space, lays it off. Good defence by New York, keeping goal side of their man, not allowing the shot. Referee has spotted an infringement. Free's been taken quickly from Dunloy. They're anxious to get another score. There's a shot, and it's well stopped by Michael O'Reilly. The shot was from Michael Smith. New York play it out, and Mike Keane is back, playing a defensive midfield role rather. And it looks like Pádraig Conlon has picked up an injury there, the young Dunloy right half back. Daniel Doherty is in possession, plays it back downfield. They go forward again, Dunloy. Short ball. Nice stylish play by Stephen Dowie. He slipped through the tackle. He's outside the D, feeds it inside. But New York defend that. That was Conor Tehan. That's a terrific block again. The referee said it was a foot block there. Just see it on the replay. It's Conor Tehan in possession. Oran Quinn blocked it down. And the man to come in onto it was Joshua Rainey. And Dunloy have the free. New York, however, with 2 minutes remaining, have that commanding lead. Dunloy with the free. And Dunloy with the score. And that's the manager's son getting that score. That's Shane Dowie.
2 minutes. Little bit over 2.
2 minutes remaining here in this Division 3 final for boys. Feile na Nóg here at the finals. There's the backroom team of New York. Kieran Croke, Eamon Dean mentioned them earlier, Martin Hanley, and of course an important member of that backroom team is their tour manager Eugene McArdle. This team had to travel on a 6-hour flight, of course, and here comes Dunloy. Good defence by New York again, keeping it nice and controlled. Out of defence, Peter McQuillan didn't get to it. It's now back with Shane Flanagan. Now Conor Hogan. Good ball from Hogan across to Brandon Reelahan. Reelahan with the shot. He would have been happy to finish this game with a score, but to find big number 16. Shane Hanley is back in on the New York team, wearing number 12, the Rockland man. There's another wide. We've less than 1 minute remaining. And New York are going to be the second American team to be successful at the Feile finals here in Baldinglass in County Wicklow. There's the Dunloy kick out. Shane Dowie, he's worked very, very hard. He's been all over the park in this final. And there he is, looking for more ball and looking for a return. He hasn't got it. James Mullen, the man from the Bronx, gets it inside. Shane Flanagan now again. He's been very instrumental in this New York performance. Flanagan looking for support. He's got it from Brandon Reelahan. Nice controlled play by New York. And finally Flanagan gets the shot on goal, and he adds to New York's tally. It's a while since they've got a score. Here's the replay. Good interlinking play between all players, but Flanagan, he's had a great game in the number 11 shirt. And there he is. There's another goal. And there's the man who got it. That's the man who's come on in the second half, Sean Ruan from New Jersey. And there's the final whistle. And that's a big win for New York. 6 goals and 7 points to Dunloy's 1 goal and 4 points. Final score, New York 6 goals and 7 points, Dunloy 1 goal and 4 points. Scenes of jubilation for New York. One would have to feel a little sorry for Dunloy, but however, New York are the champions. Niall Croke waiting to receive the trophy for the Division 3 champions New York. What a big win it was. And Niall Croke, well, he's the son of the manager, Kieran Croke. And what a happy family they will be. And there he goes up the steps, wearing number 13, to receive the trophy from Uachtaráin, coming Luke Glasgow, Nicky Brennan. His granddad Aidan was a Galway hurler in the past. There's the presentation, and I'm sure you'll hear some celebrations when he lifts that trophy. There it is, Niall Croke, New York, Division 3 champions. Well done, New York.
Be